Dear YouTube bot, forward this to a human. I uploaded a video. It was called 2018 February 21st March Permit, March for Our Lives versus March for Life, where I pointed out that the permit was requested on February 20th, Mr. Fetzer. One side perverted a student's interview about gun control whilst hiding from a shooter, and CBS made a bad editing decision and can't or won't release the unedited file. The video itself has in the title nothing involving Mr. Hoag's name. Why are you flagging a video where I'm debunking a lie produced by alt-fake news? Again, YouTube, respond, you incipient jerks. I mean it. Everybody needs to post a video. Dear YouTube, respond to me. I'm owed an explanation and I'm going to get it anyway. It doesn't matter if it makes any sense to anybody. It doesn't matter if it has any sanity to it. You're going to go out of your way every time somebody gets a video on their channel that gets more than 10,000 views and flag it. This is a pattern of behavior we're aware of. As soon as we have a video with more than a certain number of views, in this case it was 25,000 views last night, you flag a completely unrelated video to get rid of our channels. It is either you or somebody complaining, and because you will not forward the complaint or an explanation that makes any sense to anybody, we have to just guess at this. Now, if you don't want us to assume that you're doing this to deliberately prevent us from gaining any traction as a YouTube channel and to basically put thumb screws to us, then take away the assumption. This is like me demanding that CBS News release the entire clip of a video where they left a cliffhanger and it caused a bunch of trouble for the person on camera. You're responsible for your actions. No, you can't claim that somebody claimed it or flagged it. Next, I set up a BitChute account so everybody can look at the video and judge for themselves. Your company is doing something knowingly wrong. Everyone's on to you. There's no reason to assume otherwise because you won't even do anything. If you do something and won't defend yourself from the most likely answer, a large corporation picking on random people, that's what is going on here. I'm not letting you monetize my videos, and you're angry with that. I will never let you monetize my videos until you cease and desist this "you're guilty until you're proven innocent" bullcrap. You take away the functionality on my channel for one or two videos being what you don't like, and during the appeals process, you either cripple the channel or partially damage my ability to upload, and you derank things. Somebody recently registered their unhappiness with your behavior in a very public way that got everybody's attention. I don't remember anyone literally attacking and shooting at people at Microsoft Corporation, and they did the same level of obnoxious behavior. You're literally infuriating people to the point of being psychotic, and it looks very deliberate. This is the reason people get paranoid about your behavior. You won't respond. You're like that person that everybody's had in their life at least once that gave everybody silence when they deserved an explanation. I want you to watch this video, you, the person at YouTube, and respond with your full name and an explanation as to why my channel is actually being flagged. Or just say, I don't know and I'm not allowed to tell you. I want you to be honest. I want at least one YouTube employee to blow the whistle and explain what's really going on. This looks not just suspicious, this looks very specifically suspicious in a very, very nasty way. The video that your company flagged wrongly, and obviously as a matter of convenience, because you're not going to flag the one that's most popular because that would be too obvious, was a video where I was debunking some asshat who is a conspiracy theorist. Why? You won't tell me it was someone else's complaint, so it must be you. Why don't you pass the buck and at least tell me it was somebody else? No, the community didn't flag it. You said that we've determined and we've reviewed the video, and no, you didn't. This video isn't the one that had all the views on it. This is one that had very few views. It didn't show any extra views over the last 48 hours. You guys didn't watch the damn video. I know you didn't. You didn't review a damn thing. And I don't think your bot could do this because it doesn't have any famous person's name in it, really. It talked about the March for Our Lives and people lying about its origin story. Why are you suppressing fact? Why are you suppressing debunking of fake news? Why the hell would you wait to do this. I mean, the video's been up for a while. It's not really popular. Or is it? Maybe I should check it. I can't. You don't let me see how many views it had up until the point you cacked it. So anyway, I'm going to be uploading this on another YouTube channel so that you can see this response. You will hear me. You will respond, right? Okay, now here's the problem with this. You're disabling my ability to communicate through your system, through your platform. Because you object to something and you don't flag that. This is the pattern of behavior. I'm getting more viewers. I got a video that went minorly viral, and you immediately cack the account, not about it, but on something else that cannot possibly be flagged. Now, I'm going to leave a link to the BitChute version of the video. I want everyone to tell me below this video, after watching it, what I did that was actually in violation of YouTube guidelines. I want to hear it. I may have done it. I want that. And I want YouTube to be dragged into court, Alphabet. I don't care if you try to put yourself out of business to prevent it. I want the principals and people involved in making these decisions dragged, kicking and screaming into a courtroom, bolted down, and made to tell the truth till their tongue bursts into flames like the little demons they are. All you have to do is stop lying by omission, and people might believe in you. No one should invest in Alphabet Corporation unless you like totalitarianism, unless you like people literally messing with someone to the point that they go into a very public, in real life rage quit. I want to know why. And your company is specifically preventing anyone from finding out why you do this crap, specifically to cause that aggravation. There is no other explanation for this. Now I'm going to appeal this decision just like the other one, and as soon as it clears one of them so that I can upload, I'm going to let this channel sit, that other channel that this video is supposed to be for. I'm going to let it sit and wait and see if you flag all the videos, because I'm going to make all of them unlisted except the most popular one. I'm going to see if you will dare to flag that last video and get rid of it, because it's the only video on the channel now. It will be. It'll probably, what is it, 25,000 views? Is that what pissed you off? I want a damned explanation, and your company owes everybody an explanation. You've been caught repeatedly lying. You've been caught lying about your intentions. You even uploaded a YouTube video about YouTube heroes that was very, very telling of your real pattern of behavior of your company. There is no reason whatsoever for us to trust you with our data. I think everybody should contact a public defense office and say, make up a legal demand that Google and YouTube and Alphabet be legally compelled to look for all of your personally identifiable data and redact all of it, and forbid them from ever having it by making an enormous amount of money go into a block system, so that every time we type in our information, YouTube and Google and Alphabet are legally compelled by court order to always redact it. I wonder if that'll chew up some of your bandwidth. I mean, if you were literally forced that way by a class action lawsuit to have a new rule that says that you have to have no data to have a leak for, maybe we could do that to Facebook, physically forcing them, putting their feet to the fire, compelling them to not be allowed to collect our data, so they can't make a living. You make a living monitoring what we do and collecting our data and then redacting pieces of it, and then there's leaks all the time. Maybe you should legally be forbidden from doing it except with an opt-in, and not require an opt-in to use the services. You know, for about, let's say, how long has YouTube and Google and Alphabet been in existence combined? Total parallel timing, max timing? Okay, how about that? For that entire period of time, you're not allowed to make a damn dime, and you can't take the services down, so we can slowly drain you like vampires by using stuff in peace and quiet, knowing that our information won't be stolen and won't be sold, because you're not allowed to do it, and we don't ever have to agree to your agreements. Do you want us to do that? Microsoft Corporation avoided having to be put through the same ringer by literally changing their policies due to a finding of fact that they were a monopoly and suddenly didn't have any legal protections as a company anymore. And you know what they did? Everything they freaking could to prevent themselves from having to actually do things that are morally correct by doing them anyway. They stopped telling people if you use Microsoft Word that you can't critique them, because that's illegal as hell. I await your response with complete clarity and transparency, like it's really going to happen. Again, individually, not through some class action lawsuit. Every one of us has the right to legally take your company to court. And I'm sorry, millions of us doing it, you're not going to be able to fight very well. And drag you kicking, screaming down to our level and say, you have to do what I'm telling you to because I can get away with making you do it. Sort of like what you guys do. One big company bullying millions of people versus millions of people taking it apart bite by bite. Death by ants. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. And yeah, this is literally my response to you taking down a video unnecessarily. Why would I treat you well? Why? I'm not going to come bowing and scraping.